Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, 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 y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tea with Tanisha. Oh, how y'all doing today? Happy, beautiful day to you. I'm going to be here really quick, jumping in, jumping out. Why? Because I get to do all these amazing things. And you know, Senor O is still recovering from his surgery. And so I'm still driving him around and he has physical therapy. And so I'm taking care of my man, but not before I come and say hello to all of you guys, do we run out? So here's the deal, y'all. Hey, 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 I am Tanisha OKK, the creator of the Forgiveness Lifestyle Movement. I'm a forgiveness coach and a corporate speaker and trainer, and I absolutely love traveling around the world supporting people with their forgiveness journey, helping them break through in order to build and reconnect and find their blind spots. And that leads us to today's conversation. Today's conversation is about emotional blind spots. Do you know what your emotional blind spots are? A lot of people are like, girl, what does that even mean? Here you come with all these words. Well, it's actually a thing, seriously. So, what are some of your emotional blind spots? There may be things happening in your life where you are triggered, right? Like immediately something happens and it just sends you off on the deep end. Somebody says one phrase and you just lose your stuff. And you're like, why do I behave that way? Why do I respond? And people ask you, why are you so upset? Why are you so triggered by that? And your answer most times is, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so upset. I don't know. Thank you. Welcome. I don't know why I'm so irritated, but you are. And then there are certain situations where something may happen and someone may call you out on something, but if they call you out on something that is still a very tender area to you, it's a part of you that you haven't accepted just yet. You aren't ready for the world to even know that that is an issue or a part of your life that you really don't want exposed. And it could be something as simple as having a lack of confidence to complete something, like make a phone call or something that seems easy, but it may feel like a big deal to you. And so if that is one of your emotional those hidden blind spots, you don't even realize that when something particular happens, you retreat. You completely fall off. You just go into a place and you zone out, you numb out, you forget all about everything because all you can think about is that one thing. But in your mind, you're not really thinking about that. But your actions have shown that you've zoned out. That is an emotional blind spot. It's those areas that maybe your spouse or your children or people at work or people who are around you a lot, the way they experience you, they are always describing this particular thing. The way I was able to grow was I really had to take a moment to take some inventory on conversations about me, right? To me, about me. And a lot of times, yes, I get the whole who cares what people think about you? It's none of your business. All of that is true. At the same time, if you keep hearing the same people say the same thing about you over and over as it relates to their experience of being around you, then you want to really take a moment to reflect on that, especially when these people don't know each other. If you're hearing something or something similar, and when you're at work, maybe different verbiage, but it's the same. When you're at home, your family used to tell you the same thing when you were growing up. Maybe they're telling you your communication style isn't so great, but in your mind, you're like, I'm an amazing communicator. I tell everybody what I think, and that's just it. Well, that could be it. You aren't so great at communicating, and you haven't quite mastered how to gracefully have a conversation, how to have a direct conversation, even if it's one of those uncomfortable conversations, but how to do it without insulting someone or without crying in order to get your way or without manipulating the situation or without not telling the truth. Like whatever it is, everybody has something different. And so we all have emotional blind spots. We all have parts of us where we are in our mind one way, but in reality, we're a completely different way. People have a completely different experience of us. And so that's where coaching comes in. That's where therapy comes in. That's where having very candid conversations with yourself. That's where looking at your past pain and trauma and how you grew up and how things occurred and how well you have forgiven, how well you have acknowledged the pain. Have you suppressed the pain? Have you rejected the pain? Are you willing to grow through the pain? What are you doing with all of these different things? That's where acknowledging where you are and how you're showing up can change the trajectory of how you live your life and how you continue and grow forward moving forward. So I just want to talk to y'all, and I just wanted to share with you all very quickly to take a moment to do a beautiful self assessment. Don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't belittle yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't go into victim mode, but sit tall and be authentically who you are. Be confident and be graceful. Be understanding and be gentle. Be kind and be loving toward yourself. Because whatever it is that you've done in the past, however it is that you presented yourself in the past, you were doing exactly what you needed to do in that moment in order to get through. And now, as you decide that you are ready to grow forward and move forward and push forward and shift in your behavior, it's going to require a different version of you. And in order to give that different version of yourself, you are going to have to, one, really assess where you are at this time. And it's uncomfortable. It hurts. It's not easy looking at something that you've done all your life, possibly, or for years of your life, and said, this is wrong. So don't say, this is wrong. What you say to yourself is, you know what? You did great, but it's time. You ready, my love? It's time for me to level up. And in doing so, I get to shift and I get to give myself the grace to go to the next level. I get to move forward and move on. So be gentle with yourself as you process, and remember that whoever you were yesterday was exactly who you needed to be in order for you to survive or strive or get through whatever was happening. But in order for you to become who you desire to be tomorrow, who you are becoming, it's going to require you to show up a little differently and shift and tweak some things within yourself. Hello, good evening, welcome, in order for you to shift and grow and move forward. So I love y'all so much. You don't have to be the victim anymore, queen. You get to grow forward. I love y'all. Y'all saw my sweet thing. He just came in here and said it's time to go. So I'm going to go take him to his physical therapy so he can heal that arm he just had surgery on. But I love y'all. If you guys have not joined the masterclass, the Forgiving the Men Who Hurt You masterclass, tonight is night 1. It will be dynamic fire. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 p.m. If you're Pacific Standard, that's 7 p.m. Central Standard. If you don't have your tickets, click the link in my bio or DM me so that I can get you in there. It's $27 now for a 4-part series: forgiving your father, forgiving your ex, forgiving your spouse, and forgiving your boss. It's going to be online, queen. It's a 4-part masterclass. It's still on sale. It's now $27, 4 days, 4 weeks. This week and for the next 4 weeks. Replay is available. It's online on a webinar. So message me privately if you want to get in there. We can get you in there. There's still seats available. I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all soon. Ciao.